So I know there's been a huge delay in the final review of the Space Ranger by Evolve Supply Co. And the main reason is because my long trip I have planned, all that stuff, kept getting delayed. And the last video I just posted was when I finally did it, when I did over 20 miles around the Standing Indian Mountain area. I went up Albert Mountain, loop around over there. And luckily, it actually gave me a good chance to test out the bat because the comfort rating is rated as 35 pounds. And because of the extreme temperatures, I had a little over 33 pounds in this bag with the heavy duty winter sleeping bag I had in there, heavy wool socks. Goes on. I also added some stuff to it to increase the weight. Sorry about that. There was a weird truck driving slow across my property or whatnot. I wasn't sure who it was. It was no one important. I also added some stuff to get over 30 pounds too. Like I brought a new camping chair that I didn't use on the trip because it was this cold. I just wanted to scrub up in my sleeping bag and all that stuff. Backpacking chair. I also brought, I know this is controversial or whatnot, but I have a pistol. I brought that too. I know you don't go hiking at all with the pistol or whatnot, but I decided to bring it just to add on to the weight and everything. So about the pack, with it being rated as 35 pounds, I think that is pretty solid. I did not have shoulder pain like I did with my old pack if it was weighted down and all that stuff. A little bit towards the end of the day, but I don't really view that as, and it wasn't severe, I don't really view that as the pack fault. It's more like I don't wear even a backpack every day. And the only time I really wear a pack is when I go backpacking, which is about 2-3 times a year, maybe 4. And sometimes I wear one when I'm going up to like a cabin or stuff like that with the Girl Scouts. I'm heavily invested in the Girl Scouts and all that stuff. So I really view that my shoulders and stuff are just not used to it. And the pain was not like on my old backpack where like through half of the day, if my pack is like, I just had to take the pack off because to just give my shoulders and stuff a break. This I did not do it. A little irritating towards the end of the day or whatnot, and I could fiddle around with it, make it better and everything, but it was to the point to where I don't think it was the bag. I think it was just me not being used to having a backpack on for 12 hours out of a day. Well, 10 hours out of the day, but not. I don't view it as a con because the bag is made simply so that it's lightweight. Sometimes I do miss the ridiculous amount of pockets I had on my other bag that's made by Tetron, I think. But to counteract that, I kind of end up buying little baggies of different colors that I keep stuff in that I keep in this front pocket. And I can swoop in there real quick. Well, don't mind the winter hat or whatnot. Here's the bag. Which one is this one? Like this white bag I have all my electronics in. Here's another one. Oh, my MIG kit, also repair kits, needle, thread, and all that stuff. I got my repair kit in here, and this my little MIG kit and stuff like that. And this is pretty funny, but this is my poop kit, and you can see there's little turds on it. So I end up buying these little thingies or whatnot so that I can kind of organize it as I stuff it in this front pouch or all that there. And that kind of counteracts that and everything. Don't worry about this. This is just my some of my cooking hardware. And what else I have in here? the fleece that I had around my neck there on the trip and stuff like that. And I can really, because this is really stretchy and big, I can really stuff a lot of stuff in there. When I went, I should make a video because I took videos and all that stuff. When I went to Panthertown Valley with my brother, nephew, and my daughter's boyfriend and all that stuff, everything. We were also going to go fish there and all that stuff. I had a little hobo reel and a little teeny weensy Altoid can fishing kit. I had that stuff in here too and everything like that. I feel something. Oh, that's part of my tent in there and all that stuff. So this front pouch really fits a lot. And by me getting little packets and all that stuff, everything, I knew right away what I was grabbing. So that kind of counteracted me not having a bunch of organizer packets, pockets and stuff like that. No tear in it and all that stuff, everything. None of the webbing had become loose and all that stuff. Overall, I want to estimate the amount of mileage I put in this pack, and keep in mind it's not like, through Heiko mileage and all that stuff, everything. I probably put slightly over 30 miles wearing this pack and all that stuff, and I can finally say without a doubt I like it better than my old one. So I do highly recommend it. It's a American company. The side pockets are really big. I was able to fit all the water bottles in there and kind of use these little strings to kind of hold it sturdy in place and everything, so I never had like a water bottle fall out even when I slip off the mountain a little bit due to the snow or whatnot. Got a little bruise because of that. Nothing fell out of the pack. I was able to hold everything secure with it, so I like it. So my final review is definitely a thumbs up. The comfort rating on it, 35 pounds, is solid. It holds a lot. It holds all my winter gear. Inside this is also a bear canister. So it fit that perfectly in there. There was a tent in there, my winter clothes, my my big sleeping bag for 0 degrees weather and stuff was in there. So it was loaded down on this 22-mile trip I just did or whatnot, and it operated flawlessly. Highly recommend. I have no regrets. If you have any questions about the pack and all that stuff, everything, and if you haven't seen the first video, I'll put the link in the description and all that stuff. If you haven't seen the first one, I recommend watching it, where I go kind of a little bit more detail about the pack itself and everything. But I love it. That's all I can say about it. Anyways, it's time for me to empty this pack out and wash everything and put everything away, so I know where everything's at the next time I pack for a backpacking trip. Pretty sure I'm done for the season because it is November and it's starting to get cold, and I don't mind the cold that much, but it was very cold the last time I went out. So see y'all later. See you up the trail, and have a great day.